Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? Or picked up your phone to do one thing, only to realize 20 minutes later that you've been scrolling without even thinking? Most people assume this is just a normal part of life. They blame stress, age, or being too busy. But what if the real problem isn't getting older? What if it's the small habits you repeat every single day? The truth is, your brain is changing all the time. Every habit you repeat either strengthens it or weakens it. The scary part is that the habits causing the most damage are often the ones that feel completely normal. They don't hurt. They don't make you sick overnight. Instead, they quietly steal your focus, your memory, your creativity, and your mental energy, one day at a time. The good news is that your brain is incredibly powerful. It can heal, adapt, and grow throughout your life. But first, you need to recognize what's working against it. In this video, I'll uncover the 15 silent habits that may be damaging your brain every single day, without you even realizing it. Some of these habits seem completely harmless, but over time they can affect your memory, focus, mood, and mental health. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid and what to do instead. Let's get started. Habit number 1. Checking your phone the moment you wake up. What's the first thing you do every morning? For millions of people, it's reaching for their phone. Before they even get out of bed, they're checking messages, scrolling through social media, watching short videos, or reading the news. It feels harmless, but your brain has just woken up. It needs a calm start to prepare for the day. Instead, you're flooding it with notifications, information, and distractions before it even has a chance to focus. This trains your brain to seek stimulation the moment you open your eyes. Over time, it becomes harder to concentrate on anything that isn't fast, exciting, or constantly changing. Instead of reaching for your phone, spend the first 15 minutes of your day stretching, drinking water, taking a few deep breaths, or simply enjoying the quiet. A peaceful morning creates a stronger mind. Habit number 2. Not getting enough quality sleep. Many people treat sleep like it's optional. I'll sleep later. I only need 5 hours. I'll catch up on the weekend. But your brain doesn't work that way. While you're sleeping, your brain is incredibly busy. It strengthens memories, removes waste products, repairs brain cells, and prepares you for another day. When you regularly sleep too little, your brain doesn't get enough time to recover. That's why you struggle to remember things, lose focus quickly, and feel mentally tired even after drinking coffee. Sleep isn't wasting time. It's one of the most productive things you can do for your brain. Protect it like your future depends on it, because it does. Habit number 3. Trying to multitask. Have you ever answered messages while watching a video and trying to finish some work at the same time? Feels productive. But science says otherwise. Your brain isn't actually doing several things at once. It's rapidly switching from one task to another. Each switch costs mental energy. The more often you switch, the harder it becomes to stay focused. Eventually, even simple tasks begin to feel difficult. Highly successful people don't do everything at once. They give one important task their full attention before moving to the next. Your brain performs best when it focuses on one thing at a time. Habit number 4. Sitting for too long. Your brain depends on oxygen and healthy blood flow. When you spend hours sitting without moving, your circulation slows down. Less oxygen reaches your brain. Over time, this can reduce your energy, lower your concentration, and make you feel mentally sluggish. You don't need an expensive gym membership. Simply standing up every hour, stretching your body, or taking a short walk can refresh your brain and improve your focus. Movement isn't just exercise for your body. It's exercise for your mind. Habit number 5. Living with constant stress. Stress is a normal part of life. In small amounts, it can actually help you stay alert and solve problems. But when stress never goes away, it becomes one of your brain's biggest enemies. Constant stress keeps your brain in survival mode. Instead of thinking clearly, learning new things, or making good decisions, your mind stays busy preparing for danger, even when there isn't any. This slowly affects your memory, your mood, your creativity, and your ability to concentrate. The solution isn't to remove every problem from your life. That's impossible. The real solution is learning how to manage stress before it manages you. Take breaks. Go for a walk. Spend time with people you love. Practice deep breathing. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do for your brain is simply slow down. Habit number 6. Feeding your brain the wrong foods. Have you ever noticed how hard it is to think clearly after eating a large amount of junk food? That's not your imagination. Your brain uses about 20% of your body's energy, so the quality of the food you eat directly affects how well it works. A diet filled with sugary drinks, processed snacks, and fast food can leave you feeling tired, unfocused, and mentally drained. Over time, it may even affect your memory and your ability to learn. Think of your brain like the engine of a high-performance car. You wouldn't fill it with poor quality fuel and expect it to perform at its best. Instead, feed your brain foods that support it: fruits, vegetables, nuts, fish, eggs, and plenty of water. Every meal is a chance to help your brain become stronger. Habit number 7. Constant negative self-talk. Think about the voice inside your head. Is it encouraging you? Or constantly criticizing you? Many people repeat the same harmful phrases every day. I'm not smart enough. I always mess things up. I'll never succeed. At first, they seem like harmless thoughts, but your brain listens to every word. The more you repeat negative beliefs, the more your brain accepts them as facts. Eventually, those thoughts begin to shape your confidence, your decisions, and even your future. Instead of attacking yourself after every mistake, speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you care about. You don't have to pretend you're perfect. Just stop convincing yourself that you're powerless. The conversation you have with yourself is one of the most important conversations you'll ever have. Habit number 8. Never challenging your brain. Imagine going years without exercising your muscles. They would become weaker. Your brain works in a very similar way. Doing the same routine every day keeps life comfortable, but it doesn't help your brain grow. Learning something new forces your brain to create new connections. Read books. Learn a new language. Play a musical instrument. Solve puzzles. Take a different route home. Even small challenges keep your brain active and flexible. The moment you stop learning is the moment your brain stops growing. Curiosity is one of the best exercises for your mind. Habit number 9. Comparing yourself to everyone else. This may be one of the most dangerous habits on this list. Every day, social media shows you people who seem richer, more attractive, more successful, and happier. Without realizing it, you begin comparing your entire life to a few carefully selected moments from someone else's. The result? You feel like you're falling behind, even when you're making real progress. Comparison creates stress, frustration, and self-doubt. It steals your motivation because no matter what you achieve, someone else always appears to have more. But here's the truth. You are not competing with everyone else. You're competing with the person you were yesterday. Focus on your own journey. Celebrate your own progress. Because the only life you can truly improve is your own. Habit number 10. Doom scrolling without limits. You open your phone to check one notification. A few minutes later, you're reading bad news. Then another headline. Then another video. Then another comment. Suddenly, an hour has disappeared. This habit has a name: doom scrolling. Your brain naturally pays more attention to negative information because it evolved to notice danger. Social media and news platforms take advantage of this by constantly showing content that keeps you emotionally hooked. The more negative information you consume, the more anxious, overwhelmed, and mentally exhausted you can become. Staying informed is important. Living in a constant stream of bad news is not. Set limits. Put your phone down. Give your brain time to breathe. Because sometimes, protecting your peace is just as important as knowing what's happening in the world. Habit number 11. Spending too much time alone. There's a difference between enjoying your own company and feeling isolated. Your brain is designed for connection. Talking, laughing, sharing ideas, and spending time with people all help keep your mind active. When loneliness becomes a daily habit, your brain can suffer. You may find it harder to stay motivated, think clearly, or maintain a positive mood. This doesn't mean you need dozens of friends. Even one meaningful conversation with someone you trust can make a difference. Strong relationships don't just make life better. They help keep your brain healthy too. Habit number 12. Never giving your brain a break. Many people believe that being busy means being productive. So they work for hours without stopping. But your brain isn't a machine. The harder you push it without rest, the less effective it becomes. Have you ever struggled with a problem for a long time, then found the answer after taking a short walk or a break? That's because your brain needs time to reset. Taking a 5 or 10-minute break isn't being lazy. It's giving your brain the chance to recover so it can perform at its best. Sometimes, the smartest thing you can do is step away for a moment. Habit number 13. Living in constant noise. From the moment we wake up, many of us are surrounded by sound. Music in our ears. Videos playing in the background. Notifications going off. The television running. Even when we're alone, we often fill every quiet moment with noise. But silence has a purpose. It gives your brain time to process information, organize thoughts, and recover from mental overload. If your mind always has something demanding its attention, it never gets the chance to recharge. Try spending just 10 minutes a day without your phone, television, or music. At first, it may feel uncomfortable. Soon, you'll realize that silence isn't empty. It's where clarity begins. Habit number 14. Staying indoors all day. Modern life keeps many people inside. We work indoors. We relax indoors. We even exercise indoors. But your brain benefits from spending time outside. Natural sunlight helps regulate your body's internal clock, improving your sleep and energy levels. Fresh air and green spaces also help reduce stress and improve concentration. You don't have to spend hours in nature. A simple 20-minute walk outside can refresh your mind more than another hour scrolling on your phone. Sometimes the best way to clear your head is to step outside. Habit number 15. Stopping yourself from learning. Your brain is like a muscle. If you stop using it, it becomes weaker. Many people graduate from school and believe their learning is over. But the healthiest brains never stop growing. Read books. Listen to educational podcasts. Learn a new skill. Ask questions. Stay curious. Every time you learn something new, your brain builds stronger connections. The people who continue learning throughout life aren't just gaining knowledge. They're protecting one of their greatest assets, their mind. Never let your curiosity grow old. Your brain is working for you every second of every day. It helps you think. It helps you remember. It helps you solve problems, build relationships, and create the future you want. But it can only perform at its best if you take care of it. The truth is, your brain isn't damaged by one big mistake. It's shaped by the small choices you make every day. The encouraging news is that the same habits that slowly weaken your brain can be replaced with habits that make it stronger. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start with one habit. Practice it consistently. Then improve another. Small changes may not seem powerful today, but over time, they can completely transform the way you think, feel, and live. Remember, your future isn't built by what you do once in a while. It's built by what you do every single day. So ask yourself, which of these 15 habits are you guilty of, and which one will you change first? Share your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoy learning about psychology, brain science, and simple habits that help you become a better version of yourself, don't forget to subscribe, as every small habit shapes your future, and the best time to build a healthier brain is today.